So I'm pleased, good morning, board members, and those who are visiting today. I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to bring in front of this board our Kid Governor, our Connecticut Kid Governor, and to learn a little bit more about that program. So I'm going to ask those, if you're here, to please join us to share. Did you all know that we have a Kid Governor in Connecticut? Oh, we do. And we're really pleased to have been a part of the program and process. So I will turn this over.
Good morning, Vice Chairperson Benham, Commissioner Russell Tucker, and members of the Board of Education. My name is Brian Cofrancesco, and I am the Director of the Kid Governor Program at the Connecticut Democracy Center. I am joined by Connecticut's 2024 Kid Governor Cristiano Almeida, and our first ever Kid Governor Elena Tipton, who served in 2016. We are honored to be here this morning to tell you about the Kid Governor Program. The Connecticut Democracy Center is a nonpartisan nonprofit that provides people with a lifetime pathway to active civic engagement and the tools to take civic action in their own communities. You probably know our work. We operate CTN, who's here today, and Connecticut's Old State House through a partnership with the General Assembly. We manage the Connecticut Freedom Trail through a partnership with DECD. We co-sponsor the Red, White, and Blue Schools program with the Department of Education and the Secretary of the State. We were involved in the new social studies standards, and we offer a variety of civics programs in residence at the Old State House, including Kid Governor, History Day, We the People, and the Democracy Center Debate Tournament. If you were to ask someone you know, who comes to mind when they hear the words leader or agent of change? There's a good chance they'd probably describe to you an elected official, or a well-known activist, or perhaps an adult public figure. Seldom do we think of kids, and even less often, kids as young as 9 or 10, as fitting these descriptions. But as I'm sure each of you knows all too well, kids have an eagerness to solve problems and make a difference in their communities. This inspired our team to create the Kid Governor program in 2015 and to give fifth graders the tools to harness that eagerness and develop their civic muscles from an early age. Kid Governor empowers fifth graders to change the world, and it equips fifth grade teachers to bring meaningful civic education into their classrooms. Timed to coincide with Election Day in November, the program provides the experience of voting in an authentic election, and classes can also choose to nominate one student from their school for the position of Kid Governor. Our free, inquiry-based lesson plans and resources support the social studies standards and frameworks, and they help students explore state government, voting, elections, and civic participation. In schools that choose to nominate a candidate for Kid Governor, students identify issues that they care about that impact our state. They research solutions, they create platforms to address those issues, and they make campaign videos. Their schools run primaries, and they nominate one student who advances to our state level. In November, 10,000 fifth graders watch and evaluate the campaign videos of 7 final candidates. Those fifth graders then participate in a real election, casting their votes for the student and the platform they support. The student who receives the most vote is elected Kid Governor, and the 6 finalists become their cabinet. The students serve a 1-year term of leadership, beginning with an inauguration at the Old State House, which the Commissioner has wonderfully joined us for in the past, and oaths of office administered by the Secretary of the State. They then work with our team to fulfill their campaign platforms and to encourage students to make a difference in their own communities. Kid Governor is unique in its authenticity and how it helps 10-year-olds discover their voices and prepare for a lifetime of active civic participation. Nationwide, there are few civic learning opportunities for fifth graders, and Kid Governor has become a national leader and a model. As we prepare to elect our 10th Kid Governor this fall, we have expanded our program to New Hampshire, Oklahoma, and Oregon, with growing interest in other states. Now today, few people can say they've had the honor of meeting Connecticut's Kid Governor, and you are in for a treat because you get to meet 2 Kid Governors. They are incredible leaders, and they are excited to share their firsthand experiences with you. First is Cristiano Almeida, our 2024 Kid Governor, who will tell you about his platform and his term so far as our Kid Governor.
Good morning, Board of Education members. My name is Cristiano Almeida, and as the 2024 Kid Governor, I'm excited to address you all here today. I'm a proud citizen of Southington and a 5th grader at Oceana Elementary School. There are so many important issues I could have chosen when created my campaign platform for Kid Governor, but I felt strongest about increasing physical activity among students. I chose this issue because 3.2 million people die globally every year from not being active enough. My dad is a middle school PE teacher and my mom is a high school biology teacher, and they've always inspired me to be active. I was surprised that many people don't get the physical activity they need to be healthy. The Kid Governor program has given me the opportunity to address this important issue and to make a real difference. My campaign platform is Getting Fit for Fun, and I have a 3-point plan to reach my goals. First is creating a Fit for Fun Kids YouTube series, which I launched in February. Second is a statewide poster contest about how students like to stay fit, which I held in March. And third is developing a Fitcoin program in schools to encourage physical activity, which I announced last month. I've had an amazing time as Kid Governor and working toward my platform goals, but I can't do it alone. I worked as a team with my cabinet members, Alexa from Hartford, Claire from Southbury, Donna from East Haven, Ella from Bloomfield, Max from East Haven, and Paula from Bristol. We meet monthly in my office at Connecticut's Old State House to discuss everyone's platform goals. The Kid Governor program is very important because it allows students to understand the power of our voices and our votes. It shows us that we're not alone in wanting to help people and that we can make a difference if we show up. Who would have thought that 10 and 11-year-olds could be so powerful? I hope my work this year will inspire all of you to support the Connecticut Democracy Center and the Kid Governor program in every way you can. Their commitment to involving students in civic education and empowering young minds to participate in the democratic process is truly amazing. You can visit the Connecticut's Kid Governor website to learn more about me and my cabinet members and to stay updated with our term. Thank you all for your dedication to education, and keep up the good work.
Isn't he great? Cristiano is an outstanding representative of Connecticut 5th graders, an example of what kids can accomplish when they have the tools and the platform to make their ideas heard. As we enter our 10th year, our first Kid Governor, Elena Tipton, is a rising sophomore at UConn. She is also interning with us this summer, bringing her Kid Governor experience full circle as she brings her ideas to our program planning. Elena is here to share her perspective on the long-term impacts of the Kid Governor program.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Elena Tipton, and I was Connecticut's very first Kid Governor back in 2016. I just completed my first year at UConn, where I'm studying statistics and exercise science in hopes to one day become a math teacher. As Kid Governor, I ran on a platform of kindness. I noticed that so much attention was given to anti-bullying, which I felt was encouraging students to continue to do so. I wanted to switch that narrative around by focusing on the power of a simple act of kindness in hopes that the positive reinforcement would drive kids and adults to be more kind. During my term, I was not only able to passionately share my platform, but also learn how powerful my voice was and still is as a young adult of this generation. Now, almost a decade later, the opportunity of participating in civics from such a young age has fostered an immense sense of pride and confidence in my ideas, my ability to advocate for myself and others, as well as my capacity to listen to and understand a diverse range of thoughts and opinions. Though my term was only 1 year, the program has continued to foster the development of my voice, including opportunities such as my summer internship and live programs of active conversation through the Connecticut Democracy Center with strong female voices such as Secretary of State Thomas, Commissioner of Education Russell Tucker, as well as Lieutenant Governor Byswitz. And while I had a unique experience in this program, all of the peers I grew up going to school with who participated alongside me can also testify to gaining the same confidence. In a world where it is easy to feel small and unheard as youth, this program drives in every possible opposite direction. No matter your age, your background, your demographics, they fight to make students all across Connecticut understand that their voice holds value and that you're never too young to make change. Thank you.
She's pretty great too. Elena is really a powerful voice for students and a strong ambassador of the Kid Governor program. If you missed her conversation with the commissioner and secretary from Civic Learning Week, I hope you'll check out our Democracy Center YouTube channel. It's a really valuable conversation on the impact of civics. We hope we've given you a good insight into the Kid Governor program and its impact. Please tell your fifth grade colleagues and your local school districts about the program and encourage them to participate this fall. We're committed to equitable access to this program, and there is no cost to participate. Our goal is that every Connecticut fifth grader has a voice in the upcoming election. You can learn more about Kid Governor on our website, social media, and YouTube. And you can also come visit us just a few blocks away at the old State House and see the historic office that served our adult governors in the 1800s that now serves our state's kid governors. We appreciate the invitation to speak with you today, and we hope we've left you with some inspiration as you head into the next school year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't run away yet. Don't run away yet. Thank you so much for this presentation. What a wonderful way to start our meeting today. I've had many colleagues that have used the various programs for the social studies, so thank you. They are just one of the red, white, and blue, and the history making, all of them. It is so nice to see our students here with us and our past students. Elena, I can't wait in 3 years when that application comes in to become a math teacher in the state of Connecticut. That is fantastic. And Christian, never, never doubt that student voice is powerful. It is very powerful, and it's very powerful to this board. So I thank you both for coming and presenting to us today. It was truly inspirational. Board members, any comments? And I know that I'm sure the commissioner does too. This record.
Good morning. Thank you so much for being here this morning. In my real job, I'm a high school physics teacher in Stratford, so I want to commend both of you for your strong, powerful voices on behalf of kids and teenagers and young adults. Cristiano, you're so correct. Kids are powerful. I am blessed to have a lot of excellent student leaders in my high school, and I know that both of you have been incredible student leaders through all of your schooling and now at UConn, and can't wait to see you in CEA's Aspiring Educators program. That'd be wonderful, Elena, to have you join our profession and be such a strong advocate for young people. I believe it was either you or perhaps your predecessor that the Connecticut Teacher of the Year Council had recognition for you at our statewide ceremony for State Teachers of the Year at either the first year or the second year. So, Cristiano, maybe we can get you up on the stage at the Bushnell and say a few words to our District Teachers of the Year when we celebrate them in the fall. It'd be great to celebrate you as well. Just both of you keep doing great things for your communities and for your schools, and thank you for being here.
Anyone else? Commissioner.
Thank you so much. And I wanted to bring, I think this is the first time we bring the Kid Governor to the state board. And I wanted to do that because, as you know, student voice and agency is really, really important to us and what we do. Elena being on the panel with you, and yes, I suggest that people go ahead and take a look at that recorded webinar, and was just so impressive by the work that you were doing. So thank you for continuing to do that work. And yes, appreciate the addition to the math teachers in our state. And Cristiano, when at your inauguration, we talked about this, but for the board's perspective, that the board as a position statement on the importance of physical education, and when we talk about student performance. And last year, our physical fitness testing done in grades 4, 6, 8, and high school showed that more than half of the students tested are not where they need to be in terms of aerobic capacity, flexibility, upper body strength. So your platform of physical education and health really came in at a very timely point. So appreciate all the work that you're doing and to continue to support you. But really, just so thrilled to have you here for the Democracy Center and the work that you do. It's a pleasure to join this effort every year and to continue to publicize and to share this information. But it gives us really great hope as a board, the Board of Education and the State Department, of what our students, who our students are and what you're able to accomplish. So thank you very much.
Then she'll come up for a quick picture, and as we're doing that, the Student Advisory Council can set up at the table for our next session.